Do you know what's in this box, Sace?
Puppy.
Color, Sace. Color.
More colors.
More color.
I
think I have a serious problem because I am really a painter, and I'm just like, no, I want to try all these other art supplies. So I'm just gonna drag you guys along for the ride. Here's what's really going on.
Which kind of makes things a little hectic because we have shows that we have to prepare for, and we also like, no, I want to play in these now. Come on, let's go. It'll be fine.
I know. Seriously, I'm a hot mess. Like, my husband's just not sure what to do with me at this point. I'm sure I need to paint the kitchen, but I don't want to paint the kitchen. I want to play with some pens because I like color. I just can't help it. But it has occurred to me after watching some YouTubers do watercolor journals. It's occurred to me that I'm on a journey to loosen up from the photorealism. I want some photorealism in each one of my paintings, but I want it to fade into an impressionistic and then into expressionism, where I'm pulling that paint off the canvas. And so I kind of have 3 different styles that I'm trying to meld together because I just feel that that's my signature. That's my story with the art. So I painstakingly have been painting butterflies, trying to loosen up, and it's just so challenging. I mean, seriously, for fuck's sake, you would just think it'd be like, okay, less brush strokes. And I'm like, okay, less brush strokes. Oh, that looks really good. Add 3, remove 1, you know, make some obnoxious lines through there to kind of keep your eye, you know, and keep your brain engaged. And then the next thing you know, 4 hours later, I've painted a semi-realistic butterfly that's like poop. So, Kay told me not to stress out. She told me that I'm still trying to find my style. Or hone my style. Like, we found my style, but I gotta hone it now. And then I'm still learning. And if I don't get to do a ton of shows this year, then I just don't get to do a ton of shows this year. Like, I need an income. I need, like, to have a real job for a while. Not a real job. Fuck that, I don't want a real job.
Remember, it was like flipping boxes, putting boxes in the trailer, sweating your ass off, you know, things like that. That was not fun.
No, it was no bueno. Although I feel like I probably should reapply since you have, because I have separation anxiety, Chase, when you leave the house.
You also have anti-painting disorder when I leave the house.
I don't like filming myself. I'm lazy. So Arteza reached back out to us and asked me to pick a bunch of stuff because they like my reviews. And I love reviewing art supplies, because I love color. I don't think you can have too many art supplies. I want to be a minimalist. Oh, that makes my tongue itch. I don't like it. I want to be a minimalist for everything. It's Daddy! Hi, Daddy. So we got interrupted by a phone call, and I don't even know what I was talking about. So let's just dive into this, because there's colors in the box. Yes, I already opened this up. Let's do some ASMR.
Ooh.
Like to point out that I don't know why everything in this world has to be wrapped in plastic that's never gonna go anywhere. Why don't we start a movement that all of this needs to be biodegradable plastics? Because I know they make it. It just costs more money. I'd pay more money for a product that I know that this is gonna dissolve in water. Or don't wrap it. Just send it to us like this. That would be awesome. There's nothing wrong with this. Okay, so here we go. So Arteza sent us a ton of art stuff asking me to do another review. Oh, how I love my job. They sent us the metallic paint. Who doesn't love sparkle? They sent us the brand new Everblend markers. I'm so excited to try those out. They sent us acrylic pads. The acrylic paper pads. They sent us the mixed media journals. But today, the focus is on the Fineliner pens. Let's dig into this, shall we? Experience with pens like this other than just writing stuff down. I've never done a sketchbook before, and I am starting to do sketchbooks because it's easier, it makes it so much better to plan paintings and things like that. Plus, I'm trying to loosen up my strokes, so I thought that using some of these pens in a more watercolor, looser way would be a great idea. So I did an angelfish today using the Arteza Fineliner pens, and I can tell you that I freaking love them. First of all, 102 different colors, and I swatched them all, so they are definitely all different. You don't get any repeats. And they're incredibly vibrant. They're water soluble so that you can use them like watercolor. I used this page here is a combination of the Arteza Fineliners, the Arteza Expert watercolors, and the Arteza Premium watercolors. The 36 Premium, I used some of these in this as well to get some of my background color flowing there. I use the Arteza pens, water brush pens. I love these because the water's inside the little tube there. Pros and cons of these. Let me just tell you, I freaking love these pens. And if I didn't like them, I'd tell you the truth. I didn't like them. I love these pens. I am so looking forward to filling my new mixed media sketchbook up with doodles and sketches and plans for, I have some things drawn out already for the next video. I cannot wait to fill this up with fish and palm trees and flowers and all kinds of glorious goodies as I'm trying to teach myself how to lighten up. The ink flows really, really well. We only had one marker, which was this one, which I was hoping was going to really work because it's like a fluorescent. That was really, really dry. It's got something going on with the nib. I can't fix it, so it's really gonna be kind of useless because you really have to mark up the paper to get it to come out. The rest of them flowed very nicely, and a couple of them, the color on the cap is not even remotely close to what the color that you get. So that being said, you got to swatch them. The thing I don't like about these at all, like it's not even funny how irritating it is to me, is that there is no name, no identifying number on any of these pens. So because the caps are so similar in color and the colors are really, really close, it is going to be painstakingly important that I keep my pans in the exact order that they are and not get them mixed up, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But you know, whatever. So I went through and I swatched them all in the order that they were in when I got them. And then I wrote pan 1 on the top sheet, pan 2 on the middle sheet, and pan 3 on the other sheet. And I will keep this in my 10 so that I know what those colors look like, because let's face it, you know, you're in the middle of a project, you don't have, this is your roadmap, you know, but it's gonna be a pain because traveling, when I got these were all mixed up on the top. They had come out, so traveling with them is gonna be a real pain. If I could make any suggestion, it would be, hey, Arteza, number them. You don't have to name them. We get that naming colors is a pain in the butt, but give them all a number. You know, even if it's 1 through 102, just give them a number on the bezel, because we need that to happen. It makes it so much easier. So anyway, if you want to try these out, there is a link in the description down below. I will get a commission, which helps the channel, which helps Sace buy more camera gear so that the videos can get better and better and better. And
I've actually been looking at inflatable rafts. I think that would be way more fun than camera gear.
Yeah, Sace was watching surfing videos all day long because he knows we're headed to Florida, so he's getting pretty excited about that. Anyway, I would like to personally thank Arteza for being so generous and sending me all this stuff. We're gonna have more videos coming out about the products. I love them. In fact, this company, I have more paint and art supplies from this particular company than I do any other company that I buy art supplies from, and I'm pretty impressed overall. I mean, the prices can't be beat, and they're in my opinion, they're a higher value than just a beginner set of art supplies. I'm digging it. So I look forward to doing some more work in the new mixed media pad. And until next time, thanks for joining us in the studio. Ciao!